Let's just go back to argument, just interrogate that a little bit. An argument implies somebody else, and yet I'm here alone. I'm standing here as though I were doing a monologue. In fact, a good speech should be a dialogue. There should be implied in my argument something with which you might disagree. Far too many speeches fail because you cannot disagree with them. Therefore, they're banal, they're empty. The speaker says something which sounds lofty, but is in fact devoid of content. Because nobody's passion is engaged, nobody thinks the opposite. This happens in political speeches all the time. I'm thinking, in particular, I've watched closely the speeches of Gordon Brown, the British Prime Minister, analysed them a lot for the Times. And the vice of Gordon Brown's speeches, the reason that they never work, is that he offers a caricature of his opponents, rather than an account that his opponents would recognise. So in describing the Conservative Party, he'll say things about them which are close to being insults. Now the British public don't think that, so they don't recognise this account. It sounds partisan, it sounds naked, and so when he comes to criticise them, having painted this cartoon, the criticism doesn't work. Because you feel, I don't recognise that portrait, therefore I'm not going to listen to your critique. Whereas if he just had the confidence to portray the Conservative Party in a more generous light, then when he comes to knock them over, you'd be much more effective. And it requires a certain amount of confidence because you have to build your opponent a little in order to knock him over. Because what Brown will do is he creates a straw man and then blows on him. And usually he doesn't even fall over. But even when he does fall over, it's just a straw man. So you've got to have an argument.